Hello guys and welcome to another tactics video with a difference, because finally it is something that is not the 4-2-1-3. Music to our ears, right? It is going to be Anders Vejrgang. If you don't know who he is, one of the best players in the world, potentially of all time, on FIFA/FC. This is going to be what he used to actually win the latest pro tournament, and it is a 4-4-2, which is a staple formation of FIFA. Always has been, always will be. If you enjoy this, please do leave a like. Let's try and hit 200. Subscribe for the best tactics on YouTube, and let's get into the video. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 5% off. Okay guys, so like I said, finally something that isn't a 4-2-1-3 that is very refreshing. It is going to be a 4-4-2, which, like I said, it is a formation I enjoy. I think it's good every single year. You've got like these staple formations that just don't really ever go away, you know, like the 4-2-3-1, the 4-4-2. They may not be the absolute meta at all times, but they're always just sort of there. And Anders has proven that in this 4-4-2, at the very highest level, you were going to be able to come in and get wins. So this is the team I put together to try out this tactic. What I will say is I found it's very good going forward, but you also do keep your defence in shape. We'll go through absolutely everything, you know, with what the player roles do and stuff like that as well. But, you know, to win a pro tournament using not the 4-2-1-3, it's either this 4-4-2 is very good, or Anders is just on another level. Like maybe it's a mixture of the both. But we'll go into the tactic. The first thing you'll see is we are using balanced. A lot of people on the 4-2-1-3 do use the short passing. Balanced is what Anders used on here. I think balanced in general is the way to go. It's just that 4-2-1-3 is like a little glitchy. It's just plays a bit different. 70 on the depth. Now, Anders, you know, it's a play style thing. He's a player that likes to get in people's faces. He plays on the front foot. If you struggle with your defending, especially on this new patch, I don't think there's any harm, you know, in lowering that just a little bit. I don't think it's the end of the world at all. And, you know, if you're struggling, you can lower it. I would rather play this on the front foot. I think the 4-4-2 is quite an attacking formation. So you can actually just go with that 70 depth, and I think that's the best way to go. Before we get into the player roles, guys, if any of you do want your champs played, link is in the description to my new service. Cheap prices. You can use code JambooUK for a discount as well. But let's get into those player roles. So this is exactly like for like as to what Anders was using. Now, keep in mind, you guys are not Anders. Nobody else is Anders. You know, at this current time, he is operating at a crazy high level. So I don't think that just whacking these on is going to turn you into the best player in the world, because it's not. The only thing I will say is there's proof in the pudding, you know, that these tactics have worked at the very highest level. So if they're played right, you know you can get success with them. He's got that advanced forward alongside a poacher. Now, I don't think there's any harm if you have a player that suits like an advanced forward better, like I do here with Son, for example. I don't think there's any real harm in changing to two advanced forwards. If you have someone who's poacher plus plus, I think you can go with that. I guess the benefit here is you have two different types of movement, you know, in your attackers. He runs two playmakers, which is quite unorthodox. At least for me, I tend to run like a box-to-box or maybe a deep line playmaker. But the thing I noticed when using this is with these two playmakers, they just get forward very well. Like if you look here, this is what it looks like with the ball. Look at those options you've got going forward. You've got so many attackers, and then the defence is actually just staying in shape as well. Like, it works extremely well. You're, of course, going to want your two left and right midfielders on the inside forwards. It's just what works the best. If you've got someone that has the plus roles, brilliant, but you don't want to be changing this. Like, that's non-negotiable. You don't want to be having like a winger just because you've got someone with winger plus plus, in my opinion. You want these two inside forwards because they're going to condense the attack and give you these lovely looking triangles. You see on the left hand side this triangle, same on the right. It just fits really well. You're going to have a lot of attacking options there. Just 2 defenders, of course. That is the only one we want to use. And then both fullbacks staying back. That is important in a 4-4-2. You don't need extra width. You know, you've already got your left and right mid. You don't need anything else in terms of width. You want them staying back. If you have it on anything other than fullback defend, you're going to find that you're getting counter-attacked, and it's going to be a long day for you. But these are the tactics. I hope you guys enjoy. If you made it this far, do leave a like for me. I appreciate you guys. Good luck in your champs. PlayStation is finally back up, which is fantastic. I'll catch you on the next one, and peace.